Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Scott Mancito and this is the RV Ranger Handyman YouTube channel. On this channel we're going to be going through remodeling bathrooms, bedrooms, kitchens, dining areas, you name it. We're going to go through remodeling projects step by step, day by day, project by project, which means you're not going to get an overwhelming 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour video giving you clips of a project. We're going to give you a series of videos covering the entire project from start to finish. So the DIYers that want to learn how to remodel anything, you're going to follow us through. You're going to be able to comment and send suggestions and questions as the project goes along. I'll get back to those and answer those. We're also going to talk about tools I use, why I use certain tools and tools I don't use. We'll talk about different options of how to do a certain project or a certain step of the process. More than one way to skin a cat. Theoretically speaking, I love cats. But we're going to talk about these things. If you have any suggestions and questions about any of the tools I use, leave a comment below. We'll cover them. I'll give you a tutorial on it, a side note video clip, if you will. A side video, we'll post it. You can go back and check that out. We'll do all these things as we go along. Now, this particular project that we're going to be working on first is a master bathroom. Unfortunately, we've already started the project. Before I decided to start videoing and documenting projects and putting things on YouTube, we had already started this project. But I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to catch you up. We have tons of pictures. So I would do a picture collage type thing, narrate it, get you caught up to speed. Apologize that we're not going to be able to see the demo, but we will in future projects. Absolutely. This project right here has had many changes, and I will walk through them as we go through and talk quickly and get you caught up where you are. So this first video clip, not going to be a real long one, but we're going to get you caught up in where we are. And immediate following this clip, I will start pumping out videos where we picked up at to where we currently are right now. Because we do have a lot of video recorded where we currently are. I did this earlier, but I have learned a few tricks since then. Not necessarily tricks, but tips by watching YouTube videos on how to orient your camera. So some of the earlier video I did, not that good. It was in the wrong position. It wasn't landscaped. So I redid it, or I learned a lot of tips on video and video editing. So some of the things I did earlier, goodness gracious. I learned a lot of tricks for videoing. So I'm going to wash away some of that stuff I did earlier. Redo this in the landscape format and get you caught up over here. It's a lot easier when you're watching on your phone. You have the phone turned sideways. Just something I learned while starting this out. It's going to be a learning process, especially for me. Okay, so I'm going to show you around the bathroom where we're at. Like I said, we're in the middle of the project. So we'll get you caught up to speed, but I'll give you a quick view and an explanation of what's going on and where we are now. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. Let's go into the bathroom here. And over to our right is the toilet area. And the next space to the left was the old shower. And I will get back to that in a moment. But at this point, that's going to be a closet. Over here was a garden tub. Had some steps stepping up into it. It had some lead space that went under that window, around the corner under that window, and right along this wall right here, and it was black tile. These are different windows, and we'll get to that shortly. And there are shelves in the corner over here. But we also put those in as well. Coming along this wall was the vanity area. Had two sinks. Had a sink right here, countertop space going all the way to the corner and back across the back wall with another sink positioned just to the right of the door, almost right over there by my vacuum cleaner. And of course the bathroom door there. All right, back to the closet X shower. This is the start of the whole project. It had a lot of dry rot and termite damage. Behind the walls, in the ceiling, all the entire shower door area that was built in here, the curb in the front was essentially gone, and the shower bed itself was a ski slope. I literally slipped trying to step out of it one day when I was getting some measurements. Very dangerous. Okay, so the start of the project, that this was going to get remodeled. It was going to get torn down. The floor was going to get leveled, less slope, retiled, wet area, everything. Took it to the guts, all the way to the studs in the wall, even replaced some boards and stuff back there too because of termite damage and dry rot. We had replumbed it and got it ready to go for a new valve system. We were just getting ready to hang our Wedi board system, and they decided to turn the garden tub area into a stand-up shower area. So we stopped what we were doing over here, and we took all the plumbing out, plugged everything up, so there's the wet wall is no longer a wet wall, hung drywall, and we widened the door originally for the shower to have wheelchair access. But now that it's already widened, we decided to leave it like that, and we're going to come in and put in some hanging barn doors when we get back to the closet area. We're going to hang some shelves. We're going to level the floor out completely because it's going to be tiled now like the rest of the floor. And of course we'll fill in the drain hole, which is already capped and sealed. We've added light switches because this is where they wanted them. They were on this wall, but now that wall is going to be a jewelry dresser. So we moved the light switches over here. We also added a light switch up into the ceiling all around to get lights into the shower area because they had no lights over there before. And I'll show you that in a little bit. So over here, now that our shower is going to be a closet and this is going to be a stand-up shower, took out the steps completely, took out the tub, reframed the entire bottom. A little quick note on this corner here. This entire boxed out corner that houses these two windows, and you can see where the wall comes out and around right there and over here. This was an afterthought after they had built the house. They had just framed it. They had the siding up, windows in, of course, and it's a builder's fault. They overlooked the fact that this was supposed to be a boxed out window. So they came in afterwards and put in the boxed out windows. Well, you can see the footer down there. The concrete slab actually stops about an inch behind that footer. So they didn't come in pour more slab. They just framed it and built it up over it and then sided it. Needless to say, I don't think they were happy when they did that because nothing was square over here. Every which way it could be off, it was off. I don't even think they came out with a protractor, square, level, anything when they did it. Okay, which has caused me a lot of headaches up to date right now. So what we did, and what the customer wanted, took the windows out, and they are resized, different sizes than the original windows. We extended this wall over here because she wanted corner shelves. And this window here is a lot smaller than the other window, and she wanted a corner shelf up here. And we're going to put towel racks up in this over here because she wants to hang towels in that corner. We built this wall up here in the ceiling to come down because she wanted to put some can lights up there to put light into the shower area. And this is where I was talking about. We ran wire up through the attic and down here to wire for these lights. We also built out this ledge because when we take out the garden tub, the plumbing, you can see right there, comes out of the foundation. But they didn't want to break through the concrete and move the plumbing through the footer to get it in behind that wall. Also, behind here is the air conditioning duct, all the air conditioning lines. You probably can't see them. There they go, right there. They run over here and run outside to the air conditioner. Couldn't move those, so we built a box around it to cover it, and we're going to close everything up, which created a nice angle bench in here for them to sit on anyway. So we're going to have a ledge, follow the angle bench, and we rebuilt this box bench all the way around. And down here, she wanted a storage area. So instead of a niche, it's more like a box. Pretty big. Alright, it's going to be nice though. The pan system is going to be a Wedi pan system, 100% waterproof. It is over here. It has been pre-cut and fit already, and the panels that are going to hang across the face of that box area are all right here, cut and ready to go as well. There's all my pieces. Normally, when I do a shower, one, it's not this complex. Most showers are basic and, 4 walls, the floor going up. Put in some niches here, there, or a shelf. This one's a little bit complex, which is fine. But normally what I do with the Wedi system is I'll start with the pan and then start paneling up. And I will do an in-depth video on how to install a complete Wedi system. When I say Wedi, there we go. Wedi right there. Engineered in Germany, manufactured in the US. Like I said, I'll do a video more on that. It's an outstanding product. 100% believe in it. But anyway, so you normally start on the bottom and you go up. But I have a break line, as you can tell on this bench. So that afforded me the opportunity to start tiling the upper half before I put in the pan. Because when you put the pan in, then you got to put some padding down and some boards down to protect the top of it when you put a ladder on it to get up and tile above. So I'm going to do most of the tiling, everything above my line, get that done, then install the pan system and come back and finish tiling the side panels here and the bench area. So you will get to see that. And we're going to have a glass door that's going to come down and all the way across. We have new cabinets and sinks that's going in. We're going to do a double vanity over here, and on this wall where the other sink was is going to be a makeup area. All the sheetrock is coming down to an 8-foot line up overhead, which is just about where the paint difference is, a little bit below, and it's going to follow all the way around and back the same thing above the door, about where that paint level is. She wants smooth walls so she can hang wallpaper. Alright, light fixture is going to change as well. This door is going to be widened to make it wheelchair accessible coming into the bathroom itself. Alright, basically that is what we are right now. We have had several changes in ideas of the floor plan as we started. We've had several changes of the tile layout as we went along. But I think we're through all those now. I think we're set on what we're going to use. So we have a clear direction to go and there will be no more interruptions. Alright, so that's where we are on the project. One thing I didn't mention is, of course, the floor is going to be completely tiled as well. The main floor area, the toilet area, the new closet area is going to be tiled. So that's it. So just to recap real quick, We're going to do an entire series covering this remodeling project from start to finish and future projects ahead. Step by step, day by day, project by project. Hope you come along for the ride. Please subscribe below, press the bell, click on that notification so you'll be notified as soon as I post another video in the series. You'll stay up to date. Please provide feedback, suggestions, comments, questions, all below. I will get back to them. Like I said, we're going to be doing this live. I'm going to be pumping out videos every week. So we'll still be on site. We'll still be on this project. If you have any questions, we'll get to it. We'll cover things in more detail. If you want me to reiterate on something that I mentioned, didn't cover enough detail, let me know, and I'll add those clips in as well. Or I'll send you, not send you, but I'll post a special clip covering that in more detail. We're going to cover tools. If you have questions about the tools, any questions on how to use them, where to get them, just ask below, and I'll give you the information. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the ride. So strap on that tool belt, put that measuring tape in there, put that carpenter square in there, put that pencil in there, and let's get busy.